All right, in this video, we are going to talk about problem 1.4.114 about farms. It says the U.S. Department of Agriculture publishes information about U.S. farms in Census of Agriculture, a joint frequency distribution for the number of farms by acreage and tenure of operator is provided in the following contingency table. Frequencies are in thousands. All right, it says A, fill in the missing 6 entries. Okay, so we need to fill in these entries here. So let's see. Okay. So I guess we will start here, right? So we need to fill in this cell right here. We know that the total of this column is 1521. So we need to subtract out 41, 51, 198, and 492. So 739. All right, and then we can sum across this row to get this total, right? So add these 3 numbers up. We would get 739 plus 70 plus 44. So 853. All right, and let's see. Now we can figure out what this is going to be by taking 541, the total of this column, and subtracting off all of the other numbers in that column. So 541 minus 114 minus 84 minus 130 minus 70. So 143. All right, for this cell, we know that 368 is the total of all of these numbers in this row. So we can take 368 and subtract off those two. So 368 minus 143 minus 198. That gives us 27. And now we can find this total by just adding all these numbers up. 44 plus 38 plus 27 plus 14 plus 17. That's 140. And then we can find this total, the grand total, by adding up these 3 numbers or these numbers here. I'm just going to add up the 3 numbers. And so 1,521 plus 541 plus 140 gives 2,202. Okay, so that's part A. We filled in the missing entries. Part B, how many cells does this have? And the cells are in, let's see, cells, right, are these here. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 15 cells. And now they're going to be talking about how many farms. So instead of having to write thousands every time because these frequencies are in thousands, I'm just going to say all values in thousands. So I don't have to keep writing that over and over again, especially using the mouse, which is kind of a pain. Okay. All right, part C. How many farms have under 50 acres? All right, so under 50 acres is right here. Okay. And so we would look at this marginal number over here, A53. Thousands, right? Part D, how many farms are tenant operated? So we can see that that's the event T3 right here. We want to know how many farms, so the total of all these would be 140,000. All right, E, how many farms are operated by part owners and have between 500 and 1,000 acres? So this is the and of two events, right? Part owner is right here at T2, and then between 500 and 1,000. So from 500 to 1,000, and part owner. So that would be this number right in here. So 84,000, right? And that's the and, right, of those two events. All right, part F. How many farms are not full owner operated? All right, so full owner is here, and we have that total, but we want farms that are not full owner operated. So that would be either part owner or tenant, right? And we know that there are 541,000 farms operated by part owners and 140,000, right, operated by tenants. So we would add those two together, right, and that would give us 681,000 on that. All right, part G, how many tenant operated farms have 180 acres or more? Okay, so 180, right, acres or more would be these here. So these rows, these last three rows right here before the total. And so that would be oh, sorry, it's sorry, I misread that. It says how many tenant operated farms have 180 acres or more. So tenant, it would be all of the ones in this column, just the tenant farms, right, that have 180 acres or more. So that would be these three right here, right? Tenant farms, and so those are tenant farms and 180 acres or more. So that would fit the bill. So that would be 27 rather, plus 14, plus 17. And that is going to be 40 plus 14, 58 total. So 58,000 farms. Okay. All right, and that is it for this video.